Hey friends, and welcome back to the studio. I'm Leanne Foley, a UK illustrator. Today's vlog is a little look behind the scenes as I make a brand new die cut sticker for my journal as part of my Life is Colourful series, and I share how a coffee shop run during a power cut sparked one of my recent doodles from a Doodle in a Day series. I'll also share a few updates from my creative world, from product stories to podcast news. There's a lot going on. I've even got a new email list, so stay tuned and grab a drink, and then let's get into today's vlog. So let's start with my Doodle in a Day series, something I started as a creative habit. Stay inspired and curious each day. I try to stick between 5 and 10 minutes and sometimes 15, but no more. And recently we had a power cut at home one Saturday morning when I just made the milk to make my morning coffee, and I had to dash out to the coffee shop because we need coffee to start our day. And when I got back, I drew this little moment inspired by that trip, which was a croissant and a coffee cup, just to capture the vibe. The whole premise of this challenge is really to help me be present and not reach for perfection. I have to say I was also quite hungry this morning, so that is why I've got a croissant, and I mentioned the coffee shop because when I went into the coffee shop the smell of fresh croissants was so potent and I was hungry. I didn't actually get one in the end, but I thought I would show you the process of how I stir up creativity each day, which is also something that I talk about on the Creative and Curious Club podcast. If you haven't already checked that out, there is a link in the bio. But maybe we can do a little series and share more creative prompts on this channel. Let me know what you think in the comments, and maybe we could do that in the future. If you'd like to see more of my doodles, Doodle in a Day series, then let me know and I'll share it on the next week's vlog. I do these quite regularly, and so pop a coffee emoji in the comments and I'll make sure to add in doodles like this one more often. This week I've been working on a new sticker for my journal. It's called The Life is Colourful, and it's based on a Doodle of Day doodle from a few, that's a tongue twister, from early on. It just reminds me of those slow sunny days and the simple joys of being by the beach. So I've actually turned this into a mini collection, and I'm excited to share the Life is Colourful print, which is now available on my website as a custom made to order print. There is also some extra limited collection items available. It's part of a little test I'm doing with print on demand, so I can keep creating whilst managing everything behind the scenes here. I'm hoping that if you like it, then it will just make things easier when it comes to getting things shipped and ordered. So come along on the journey and let's make a sticker together. Ta-da! I'm excited to have a go at printing a sticker that I just had an idea for, so we'll see how it comes out. So I just thought I would open up my Cricut and have a go at creating a die cut sticker with the row of ice lollies that I created in my 5-minute doodle challenge last month. I'd like to try and make it into a sticker and maybe have a little quote, so I've created one here and I've just popped it in the Cricut and I'm about to print and see what it looks like. So I think I've just cracked the issue I was having with the Cricut, which is I have to plug it in with a lead straight to my desktop, and that can be problematic with the space set up. And just after 2 or 3 years, maybe more, of using the Cricut, I finally figured out that I can add the Bluetooth option to allow me to connect my Cricut to my computer without having to worry about the wires and tripping over wires. So yeah, In case you're new to Cricut, check out the Bluetooth setting when it comes to connecting your machine to your Cricut. Now the light looks a bit dark in here, so something I've been leaning into lately is going back through all my products and illustrations to rediscover the stories behind them. Whether it's a place that I've visited or a memory or a moment that just sparked joy, I am going back to my roots of story-led touch to each piece, because that is what Frame Your World is all about. That's why I started it. And I feel like it's time that I really got better at telling you guys the story. I'm also designing new packaging that includes some really nice, updated, intricate things that I think you'll really enjoy. I'm always wanting to keep it as a secret, but I will tell you about it once I've got something to show you. I'm also designing new packaging that includes a little printed story card, so that when you receive something from Frame Your World, you get a glimpse into what inspired it and why I created it. I think it's important in this time, as I reflect on Frame Your World and the direction going forward, that it really becomes a branch of the overall creative world that I've been building over almost 10 years now. It's time to share the story, bring you in the journey. Over in my other creative world, we also had our very first interview on the Creative and Curious Club podcast with the lovely Katie Amanda from Katie Amanda Photography. It's such a joy getting to talk to other creatives in different fields and find out what inspires them. That is definitely what happens in our very first in-person interview. We actually filmed it from our kitchen table, and I'm really grateful for Katie for being our first guest. I'll pop a link down in the bio in case you fancy checking it out, but every Wednesday I share 5 to 10 minute tips and prompts or interviews around helping you be creative and curious and giving you some ideas and thoughts. Thanks so much for watching and spending some time in the studio with me today. If you like this vlog, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment and share what colourful moment you've had this week. I would love to chat with you more, so until next week, until the comments, stay creative and stay curious.